A lot of y'all be looking and saying, shoot, it ain't even that bad. And you know what? When you get it together, you get the same. Damn. What's going on, boo? You always trying to stalk somebody on the low and have fake accounts. And y'all Taurus, me and Born in May, y'all got the most, 1,000,001 fake accounts. But you trying not to have no more fake accounts because fake accounts can get you caught up. And Grandma said that's what you know here too. It says the Six of Swords is here, leaving behind, moving forward, and distance ahead. So a lot of y'all is getting ready to bump your head or have a head injury or get knocked upside the head by something here too. I'm also getting swinging the bat, batter. So some of y'all could play softball or baseball here too. Or you're teaching softball or baseball, okay, classes or something like that. Yeah, we have the hangman. It says sacrifice and waiting, perspective, lack of direction. And then we have the page of wands. It says extrovert, fearless, and creative ideas. So there may be some good news headed your way. And God said, that's what you know here too. You're like, shit, I don't know that nigga, but that nigga can't get that close. And you know what? That's what that nigga trying to do, boo. Get closer than most. Well, closer than close. Yeah, the Ten of Cups energy is here. Someone is wishing that something happens out of nowhere. It says happiness, okay, family, harmony. I'm getting harmonious is here too. Emotional instability. Someone is manifesting something, and we don't know who it is. It could be you, but God says, "Shoot, is it you or is it not?" You're like, yeah, I don't want that nigga to have nothing amazing. And y'all Taurus men, y'all some haters, boo. Y'all the biggest haters that fall up from out of the sky. And y'all be snitches. And I can't stand no snitch, boo. Y'all be snitching and everything, telling on people and stuff. And that one bitch said, shit, she got my back. And I gotta have her back. And God said, that's what she doing. I said, this one right here can fuck up the world. And if you give her that, she would have blew your head away without no questions and said, what we having for dinner? That's her. And Grandma said, and it is here, boo. We have the energy here of regret and what is it? Repression. And that's someone's truth. Someone don't know what to do. They feel a little caught up in something. And God said, even that one with the funny looking arm is like, shoot, I don't want you either, boo. And God said, she picky as hell. And he don't even know how she can be so picky, but that's what he be looking at every single day is that. And God said, ain't that the truth? Self-care is here in energy. So take time to take care of yourself. Something is getting ready to move forward. Something is going to be pushed ahead, or something is going to hit something else and send it catapulting somewhere. I'm getting bumper cards is here too as well. Yeah, we have alchemy. Ancestor guide is here. So your guides are with you. Yeah, it says reflection, lost, and fragmented. And that's the one's truth. There's an essence of not knowing which way to go. Yeah, it says contract, career, and commitment. Saturn energy is here too as well. Tell me more for Taurus men born in May. Taurus men born in May. So it says work on releasing your fears so it can manifest. So there may be something that you're trying to manifest or something that someone else is trying to manifest. It could go both ways here. I'm feeling like cross watcher energy, and I'm feeling like yo energy here too. Yeah, it says dark entities are preventing, okay, this from happening. So a lot of y'all need to be leery of the company that you keep around you too as well. A lot of y'all should have used your intuition and stayed exactly where you're at so you can really, you know what, manifest something even greater. But you listening to the wrong people. And God said, that's your problem, boo. Yeah, it says taking a break will allow you to recharge. So some of y'all need to walk away from a lot of the people that uh, have been instigating or initiating some BS. And that's what that person has been doing in your life, initiating some BS. And God said, you don't know it though. Yeah, it says a spiritual bath is recommended. So God really wants you to cleanse your body, cleanse your area, cleanse your space, cleanse your heart, cleanse your teeth. Some of y'all have not brushed y'all teeth in years. And you need to take a toothbrush and clean all that gunk from off your teeth. Dang. What you holding on to it for? Yuck mouth. And God said, ain't that the truth? Yeah, it says this situation will be victorious, but it came out in reverse. So y'all gonna have some hard times ahead. Either you or the cross watcher book. And grandma said, you know that. So y'all gonna have to figure what you need to figure out by yourself because you made the wrong decision. You made the wrong choice. Or you will. It says you have become too difficult for me to handle. It says that's a big turnoff. So someone doesn't like the fact that you know what, they got to go through a lot in order to deal with you in some type of way. Someone, this could be you or this could be someone else, and God said, yeah, I don't think that BITCH is gonna do nothing. And then when the BITCH did something, you say, yeah, that one got my back. And the rest of them don't. And I say, yeah, that's how it be though, boo. It says my focus is on my life. I can't be bothered to worry about you. So whoever you dealing with and whoever is in this situation, they focused about other things and they ain't got time to be sitting up here babying somebody, trying to figure out what they doing and how they doing it. Someone ain't got time here. Yeah, overall energy, I am seeing someone, but see, I am seeing someone, but I am not ready for you to know about them yet. It's either you or somebody else. And they like, yeah, they been hooked up too many times. And grandma said he didn't even know which way to go with that. And God said, now he looking real boo-boo to food. Yep, it says, I smile on the outside, but I am dying on the inside. Someone is regretting. Yeah, we see the Five of Cups here. Someone is regretting whatever action or decision that they made even years ago in order to not be in a situation right now. And God said, she knocked up and they gonna have a baby. And what you gonna do with that? And I said, yeah. Don't even reach out to her no more. Don't even communicate with her no more. And God said, but he will. Either you or this other person. And grandma said, y'all already know your body tells you to just don't do it. You know, even your ancestors, your guys, y'all hard headed. Y'all, your guys tell you this and tell you that, and you do the opposite. And God says, you know what? That's on you. You want to be fated to suffer. You want to go through this and go through that and go through all this unnecessary crap. That's not living. That's not feeling alive. And God said, ain't that the truth? Yeah, it says, I am keeping secrets from you and I hope you don't find out. See? Someone keeping secrets. They don't want nobody to find out. I said, yeah. Luckily, she did this and did that because I wasn't going to say nothing. I was just going to stalk. And that's what people like to do, stare at people and look at people this whole time and then act like, yeah, let me go ahead and see if I can communicate effectively. And Grandma said, fuck you too. A lot of people, what I have realized, it kind of frightens me now that I'm older and I have analyzed things and I can see human beings for what they really are and what the bullshit that they try to put on me or try to do to me is kind of terrifying that I spend my life like with these men that I don't know what's going on in their head, and we come up with this whole ideology and this story in our head as to the significant other and how they feel. We don't know what the hell they up to. And God said, that's your truth, boo. Yeah, it says, see, snake came out. It says deception, shady, temptation, and enemy. You can't trust that nigga. And you already know if that didn't happen, yeah, he don't deserve shit. So eat what you need to eat and don't give nobody nothing. And God said, that's what you did here too. You took care of yourself instead of taking care of everybody else. And that's what a multitude of people need to do. Take care of thyself. Because sometimes when you give away stuff, it's like my mama used to always not give away nothing. She always said, I don't know when I might need it. And I remember that to this day. It was etched in my brain. And every time I give away something, I'd be thinking like, man, if I didn't give that away, I would have had it, this and that. It makes me think now. So I'm not too gun-ho to give away things as much as I used to be back in the day, because I have learned my lesson. And God said, I have. It says, roll the dice. It says, take a chance, risk, leap of faith, and strategy. So a lot of y'all love to roll in the dirt and get dirty. Y'all want to sit up here and be with this grimy ass bitch and see how far it's not going to go nowhere. God said you need to do something different. It's time for you to cleanse your whole entire body. Get your whole entire body back in shape. Your body is calling for you to change and shift. And that's what you need to know here, boo. Yeah, it says a fated meeting is here. It says meant to be, destiny, predetermined, encounter. And it's coming out with magnetic attraction, alluring, lust, irresistible, and flirting. And God says, shoo. The connection is still there. You just don't want to ignite it. And God said, you scared. You're terrified, petrified, mortified of what can be. And God said, you ain't even know it could be all like that. And that's someone's truth. Yeah, fear is here. It says afraid, uneasy, suspicious, and scared. That's something that comes with Tauruses. Y'all be scared than motherfucker. And Tuasaurus energy for real. And God said, ain't that the truth? Scary ass cats. Y'all scary. Scary. But y'all be fucking up. But y'all scary than a motherfucker. Fucking up and scary at the same time. Dang. I didn't even know that combination can happen, but it can. So let's see what this person look like, or these people look like. Could be what you look like. God, tell me what they need to know right now. Let me know. Okay, so we got two cards popping. So someone, ooh, could have, okay, abs. Someone could be muscular, okay, rock hard abs, okay, and bald head. Someone could be rock hard abs and bald headed here. Yeah. Someone could have been that way back in the day. Someone could have been a, what do you call it? I'm getting muscle bound man or something like that. Yeah, we have a mold is here. And God said they could have a mold on their face. Like, I put a fake mold on my face every day, but they could have a natural mold. Tell me more for Taurus men born in May. Okay, this came out in reverse. They don't have blue eyes. So if you think it's somebody with blue eyes, it's not. Yeah, we have a witch and practitioner is here. So some of you guys may be dealing with someone who is a witch or a practitioner, or someone who is a seer. You know, I like that terminology better. People don't get all woo about it when they playing with magic every single day. And God said that's what they know too as well. Tribal is here.